Hey Scribblers, today we're going to draw a possum, and in part 2 we're going to put babies on her back. But today let's just focus on the mom right now. I'm using an iPad and Adobe Draw to make this video, but you can use paper and pencil at home, no big deal. Before we get started, I want to show you a couple of things about this drawing. First of all, take a look at her face shape. It looks like a heart, doesn't it? And right on top of that heart, there's an oval. And then the back of her body is a big oval. So there's some very simple shapes here. Her legs are just triangles. Her ears are just triangles. So these are very basic shapes, and it's not hard to put this together. So let's get started. I'm going to squeeze her up in the corner here, just so that we can see her as a reference, but she's out of the way. We're going to start with a heart shape for the face. Tilt it to the side here. Now if you're drawing with pencil, make sure you're drawing really lightly because we are going to erase a lot. And if you find this video is going too fast, feel free to pause, or you could even watch it all the way through first and then draw the second time through. Whatever you like to do is fine. Now continuing at the top of this heart, we're going to have to round off the top, just like this. That'll give her a nice shape to her head. And at the side, where these lines intersect, we're going to draw some fur. Just about like that, just some zigzag lines. At the point of the heart, we're going to round it off with a U shape. The top of her head needs some hair too. Get your eraser out. If you're using a pink eraser at the tip of a pencil, be careful because they tend to rip the paper. We're going to erase the point of the heart and leave that U that you just drew in. Now we're going to erase the line between the face and the hair on the side. That just helps the fuzz look like it's part of her face. Do the other side. Now we're going to go to the hair on top of her head. Do the same thing. How's it looking? Do you like it so far? Now at the bottom, we're going to draw the nose. It's just a curved line like this. She needs some eyes, right? In my original drawing, I did ovals, but today I think I'll do circles. Big circles. Right inside those eyes, we're going to add a couple of highlights, which are just 2 more circles in each eye. Just like that. Oh, everything else gets filled in. Just like that. You can pause the video if you need time to fill those eyes in, but I'm going to continue on here. Okay, time for the ears. Right above the right eye, I'm going to do a kind of a sideways V, upside down V. I'm going to mimic that on the other side. We're going to draw down like that and give her a few more scruffies in her ear. Do the same thing on the other side. Down, scruffies. She's pretty cute, huh? You can leave her head just the way it is, or you can take your eraser and erase some of these lines under her ears. I prefer this look, so I'm going to go ahead and erase both sides here. Now let's draw her body. We're going to start between her right ear and the fuzz on her face. We're going to do an arch just like this and go around until it meets up with her nose, just like this. The legs are pretty easy. We're going to do round V's, almost like a U, but more like a V. Just like that. And you guessed it, get your eraser out because we're going to erase the lines here. And here. Okay, let's get her feet in there. Feet are easy too. They're just an upside down U that's connected to that V. Like that. And then you connect the 2 points of her feet with an M. M. Her back legs are going to look the same. Right here and right here. And because they're in the back, and she's gripping onto a tree branch, if you can see here, we don't really have to draw the feet yet. Let's get her tail in. Possum tails are a lot like rat tails. They are long and curvy. And skinny. About like that. Now the trick to making that tail look round instead of flat is to put those little curved lines on it. And I'll show you how to do that. They're like little mini rainbows. All the way down. Just like that. Okay, let's get a branch in there. I'm going to start on the left side and draw this squiggly line that meets up with all of the V's of the legs. Tip of the V, tip of the V. Stop at the tail. Start back up on the other side of the tail. I'm going to go back to the left side. And I'm going to fork this off just like this. Doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to look like mine. You can do your own creation here, however you like it. But if you come to a part of the possum, like the foot or the tail, just lift up your pencil and continue on the other side. If you'd like to add a leaf, you can. There, how do you like your possum, guys? If you want to see how to put babies on her back, wait to watch part 2 before you do anything else. Okay, see you next time.